Have you ever woken up with a heavy heart, feeling like the silence inside your home was speaking louder than words? Sometimes it's not even a big argument that steals peace, but that distant look, that short answer, that missing gesture of affection in the morning. How many homes begin the day without peace, when in fact every sunrise could be an opportunity to start again in love and tenderness? Let me ask you directly, how was your last morning? Did you exchange a gesture of affection, a word of encouragement? Or did you let work, stress, and worry speak louder? If this question already touches something inside you, I ask you, stay with me until the end of this prayer. Because what you will receive here are not just words, but a real opportunity to surrender your relationship to God and experience a transformation that begins in the heart and spreads through your entire home. Love is precious, but it is also fragile. Small details can turn into walls between two people who love each other. A poorly placed word can cause deep wounds. A prolonged silence can create distance, but this doesn't mean love has ended. It only means it needs care, attention, daily nurturing. Even the strongest relationships face moments of impatience. True love is not the absence of failure, but the decision to start over every single day. Maybe you remember a recent scene, a night when the conversation ended with closed doors, a morning when silence spoke louder than a hug. Maybe you even asked yourself, is it still worth fighting for my relationship? I want to tell you with all certainty, yes, it is worth it. Because when you invite God to be at the center, the impossible becomes possible. Where there is hurt, He plants forgiveness. Where there is distance, He builds bridges. Where there is coldness, He rekindles the fire of affection. But for that to happen, the first step is surrender. Breathe deeply with me now. Inhale slowly, release the air, and imagine that along with that breath you're letting go of every weight you carry. Close your eyes for a moment and whisper, Lord, I place my relationship in your hands. This isn't just a phrase, it's a seed of faith. It is as if you were placing on God's altar everything you cannot fix on your own. Have you ever tried to fix everything by yourself? You made promises, tried to keep silent to avoid arguments, gave your best effort to change routines, but still, nothing seemed enough. That's because true peace does not come from human effort, but from the presence of God. When He comes in, even what seemed lost finds meaning and direction. Now I want you to think of the small gestures of care. When was the last time you said, I love you, without expecting anything in return? When was the last time you hugged simply to make your loved one feel safe? Many times we think we need grand proofs of love, but it's the small daily gestures that keep the flame alive. A relationship is like a garden. If you don't water it every day, the flowers wilt. But if you water it with tenderness, patience, and affection, even after a drought, the garden blooms again. And maybe you're thinking, but I don't even know how to show care anymore. That's where prayer comes in. When you ask God to teach you how to love, He opens your eyes to opportunities that were right in front of you all along. A smile, a gesture, a word, all of them can be used to reignite affection. Right now in the comments, I choose to care more for the one I love. This declaration is not just a sentence, it's a spiritual decision. Every word written is like a key that opens space for God to act inside your relationship. The words you speak also shape the atmosphere of your relationship. Maybe you felt it. A word of encouragement transformed the whole day, but one harsh phrase ruined the entire week. The Bible reminds us that death and life are in the power of the tongue. So, what words have you been sowing? Words that bring you closer, or push you away? Words that heal or that hurt? Pray with me. Lord, guard my lips and my heart. May my words be sweet, building up instead of tearing down, bringing peace instead of strife. Teach me to listen with patience and to speak with wisdom. Now imagine starting the day with words of blessing instead of criticism. Imagine looking at the one you love and saying, I believe in you, I'm with you. This simple gesture can change everything. If this is what you long for, declare in the comments, Lord, bless the words spoken in my home. But it's not just words that matter. The environment of your home also speaks. A house can be a refuge or a battlefield. What is the atmosphere of your home today? Prayer has the power to transform environments. When you consecrate your home to the Lord, every room is filled with the presence of the Holy Spirit. Pray now. Lord, I consecrate my home to you. May every room, every detail be covered by your peace. Where there was tension, let serenity reign. Where there was heavy silence, let love echo. If this prayer already speaks to you, declare in faith, Lord, transform the atmosphere of my home. Because what you confess with your mouth, God confirms with His power. And remember, love needs patience and tenderness. How many times have you let hurry steal your calm? How many times have you answered with irritation when you could have embraced? Patience is the shield of a relationship, and tenderness is the embrace that heals. Invisible wounds. Pray with me. Lord, fill me with your Spirit so that I may be patient and kind. May my answer be calm, my gaze gentle, my gestures full of care. May I reflect your love in my relationship. Declare now, I choose to live with patience and tenderness, because every choice is a seed that shapes the future, and if you look back, you'll remember how it was at the beginning of your relationship. Everything felt new, every gesture carried excitement, every word had a sparkle. Time may try to dim that flame, but God can rekindle it today. Pray, Lord, rekindle affection in my heart. May I never allow coldness to dominate, but may every day I find new ways to show love through simple, genuine gestures. Declare, I choose to rekindle affection in my relationship. And now I release a prophetic word over you. Your union will not be destroyed. Where the enemy tried to sow division, God will plant reconciliation. Where there seemed to be no way out, the Lord will open a path. Pray, Lord, I prophesy unity over my relationship. No weapon formed against us will prevail. May our covenant be strengthened each day in you, and right in faith, my union will be strengthened in God. Now we arrive at the most important moment of this prayer, the sealing. This is not just the end of a video, it is the beginning of a new season for you and for the one you love. Pray with me with all sincerity. Beloved Father, I place my relationship in your hands. Seal with your Spirit every word, every gesture, every detail of our life together. Protect us, renew our love, multiply our tenderness. May our home be a living testimony of your power and faithfulness. And I want you to take this final step of faith. Write in the comments, my relationship belongs to God. This is the banner you raise in the spiritual realm, declaring that your love is kept in the hands of the Lord. And before leaving, share this prayer with someone who needs peace in their relationship. You can be a channel of blessing in the life of another couple. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel to walk with us in daily prayer. Every morning can be a new beginning, a new chance to live love with the presence of God. Never forget, love is not just a feeling, it is a daily choice. And when that choice is made before God, it becomes unshakable. Today you are not ending a video, you are beginning a new chapter in your love story.